Hi everyone, this is Andra Manole and I'm a hypnotherapist. It's time to answer your questions. So many people are asking me why it is important in a hypnosis sessions to do regressions, and why is it important to have 3 or even 4. From all the clients that I've worked with, I found it that in so many situations the 4 regression is so essential and crucial, because that's exactly where the deepest memory is taking you in order to solve that issue or block. So what happens in a regression is I'm just going to guide you with a very easy exercise, counting from 5 to 1, to go back into your past, to that specific moment, event in time, where you develop that belief, where you develop that financial block, where you're starting to have that addiction or a disease. And it is important to go in the past, because that's exactly where everything happens. Most of the times, from working with so many clients, I discovered that their issues, their blocks, their addictions, their conditions, their health are happening between 0 to 10 years old. That is when we develop the emotions anyway. That is when we absorb everything that happens around us. That period of time when we are at home, surrounded by family or people that they raised us. And it is so fascinating to have worked with this client of mine that she was suffering from eczema on her wrists and on her knees, and some other places on her skin since she was 3.5. So she lived with this condition for almost 35 years. Imagine to have this rash on the skin for 35 years. And in regression, we discovered the reason that the eczema showed and come to her on her skin was because eczema tried to protect her. She was abused physically by her brothers. And in order for her to protect when she was 3 years old, the only thing became this skin disease. So obviously, because she had this condition, she got to be cuddled, she was protected by her parents, so her brothers didn't visit her anymore. And she didn't realize until we had the regression, and when she saw herself as that young child being bullied by her own brothers, she did not make a connection to understand that that's why she had this skin condition for all her life. And it is important to have at least 3 regressions, because in the first one is you just open the door to your subconscious mind, you just barely let me in. In the second one, we just get familiarized with each other. I'm asking you questions, guiding you, asking you to follow your emotions. If you're not a visual person, I'm guiding you to go through your feelings. If you are a visual person, then I'm asking you to use all your senses, hearing, smelling, colors, whatever, and everything that you see in that scene or hear in that scene is very, very essential. And it's not just about that. The most important thing in regression are the feelings, the emotions, how you felt in that situation. What did you hear from people around you affected you? For example, if you were abused, physically abused, not sexually abused, how were you feeling when your mom or dad, your brother or sister or a grandparent were touching you or beating you or slapping you? it's very important to follow those feelings and emotions. And in the third and the fourth session, regression, then is when you dig deep, because we are already familiarized with each other. So you are going so deep that we take up to the surface so many garbage. And I believe, in my opinion, that in so many cases that I have done with my clients before, regression is very crucial. Because sometimes we are still afraid, sometimes we are still holding on to the past and we don't want to release it. So then we do the fourth one, where we go even deeper to just bring up to the surface everything that you didn't want to tell me in the first two sessions, in the first two regressions. Now I'll ask you and guide you all the way. If you have sessions face to face, sometimes I like to tell my clients, it's very hard to go and review, because this is what happens in regression. People are afraid to go in regression because they think they're reliving their past, but actually you're just a mere observer of the situation. And I love doing for fourth regression because it's very healing for the client. It's very revealing as well, and it makes a huge difference in their transformation and in their process to heal. And hypnosis works with everything. You don't have to have a certain type of disease or a certain type of blocks. No, hypnosis works with everything, because we can go in regression for every issue or block that you're having. I hope I answered this question properly, and if you have any unclarities, please comment below or private message me for more details. Have a blast, enjoy your time wherever you guys are right now, and I'm waiting for your other questions. Just enjoy life. Love you.